Welcome back to a new video. So today I have something I want to share with you guys that is super cool that happened I think a week and a half ago now, maybe not even a week. But before we get into that, let's walk around this new grove that I stumbled upon here in the redwoods. I drive by this grove almost every time and I just never stopped, and I didn't even know that it was like a full-on grove. I thought it was just a turnout and that was it. But I looked into it when I drove by and I was like, there's a sign there that says grove. It might be cool. So that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead, explore it and check it out, and also talk about what happened. So this is the Houston, Spencer, Landon, and Genevieve Elizabeth Landon Grove. That's such a long name for a grove. Don't know why, but let's check it out. So now I wonder if this grove is actually like not super popular, because the spot where you pull into, it's pretty dirty. But this trail right now is actually kind of cool though. You have two ways to go. You have this one right here and then this one to the right. And I'm liking the one to the right a bit more just because it looks more full, looks more redwoody, I guess. It's actually like visually here. Visually, it's more redwood than this side. This side just looks more like brush and skinny trees. This is like the full growth redwood. So we're doing this one. Try to find a spot where we could sit down that isn't filled with like poison oak and all that stuff, because I want to show you what happened recently. I feel like this place is pretty grown over for the most part. Like this trail just ends. This is definitely poison oak, ivy, one of the two. It looks like the trail ends right here. I mean, there's a trail that goes through, but it looks more like a deer trail now because of how overgrown it is. Gotta find a good spot. It looks super cool in here though. I think if it was foggy and like super low fog, this little grove would be super sick to be around in and shoot in, because it's just super moody and it has that feel to it. The cool thing about it here though is like almost any time of the day, it's pretty cool to shoot in, just depending on the lighting and how everything looks. For the most part, you could get away with a pretty good photo. In my opinion, when it's cloudy, it's better because you don't have all this light bouncing everywhere and like harsh lighting comes in pretty hard here. Like right now, this camera is doing a really good job on making it not so bright and like not so harsh of lighting. But when you're taking photos with like the camera like this and stuff like that, and you don't have the proper equipment, there's gonna be a super harsh lighting. The highlights will be blown out and everything like that. It's always fun to mess with and learn from it, but overall, cloudy days are where it's at for shooting in the redwoods. This tree looks pretty crazy, not gonna lie. This tree is so big that I can't even get the whole thing in frame. I actually wanted to go inside of it and like show the scale of it, but there's no way this camera could do it justice. I could probably get it with this camera, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. And this one like leans this way too, so it's kind of cool. But I also like this camera angle. This camera angle is like really cool. But yeah, crazy tall tree, super sick. Besides this tree and its crazy height, let's go ahead and find a spot to sit down and share the exciting news. So I can't really find a good spot to sit down at, so we're just going to do it right here. So the cool thing that happened recently is this. This magazine, this photo is not mine, I wish it was, but I did get my photo in this magazine here on the third page, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Got my photo in the Nevada magazine, this one right there. This is the photo that got featured in Nevada's magazine. This is their fall magazine, I believe. Yeah, fall 2024. That's what it says right there. But yeah, I got in this magazine. When they first reached out about it, I kind of forgot that they reached out in the first place. So I got this in the mail. They're like, hey, can we use your photo? And I was like, obviously I try to get paid. As a creator, you should always try to get paid for your work. Since I let them share that photo on social media before, I was like, sure, why not? Go ahead and use it. So they put it in the magazine and I thought it was kind of cool. But I want to go ahead and share that with you guys. So if you're ever in Nevada, look for this magazine and you can see it in person for yourself. And it's actually really cool. It's only the third page in. It's in the social circle, which is like the social media like shout out page in the magazines. So if you guys are in Nevada and you see it, be sure to pick it up, or you just look at it and you can see it for yourself. And I think it's pretty dang neat. But besides that, this magazine is actually filled with a lot of people's photos and guides and just like tips and tricks about traveling around Nevada. So I just wanted to make this quick video just to showcase that my photo got into a magazine, and I thought that was actually really, really cool. It's my first one, so it's pretty big to me, and I think it's super cool. Even though it's just in a little corner, it still means a lot. So Travel in Nevada, thank you for putting that in there. But who knows, this could be the beginning to more of my photos being in magazines and potentially a cover of a magazine, which would be super cool. That's going to be it for me for today. If you guys did like this video, be sure to drop a like, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe if you are new here, or if you've been a returning viewer, be sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell turned on, so that way you're notified for my next upload. And other than that, I'll see you on the next adventure.